Welcome to episode 3 of the Diamond Girls series. I am at the ballpark and I'm getting tickets, which means today is a beautiful day. And we're talking baseball. And not only talking baseball, today we are watching baseball. That's right, baseball in November. I'm having a very special game. So come along, we're gonna have a good time today talking women's baseball. You know when something great used to exist, but it no longer does? And then you say, well, if it was around today, I sure would support it. Well, here's my opportunity to support women's professional baseball. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, that was featured in the League of Their Own, has a new affiliate organization called American Girls Baseball. This is the second annual All-American Girls Baseball Classic. Nice play. The 4-day tournament features the 4 original teams from the AAGPBL, the Kenosha Comets, the Racine Bells, the Rockford Peaches, and the South Bend Blue Sox. Oh, nice hit. Atta girl. Most beautiful sound at 10 a.m. I think this is the earliest I've ever watched a game. I wanted to share some of the legendary players of these teams. So for the South Bend Blue Sox, this is Marge Wenzel. That's her autograph right there. She used to hand these out to fans. She played for a lot of teams, but she had a great career. Ooh, caught looking, throwing smoke. Look at him throwing her around the horn. That's it. Throw to second. She's safe. Nice steal. Let's look at some legendary peaches. We got Dottie Kemenchek, who's considered by many to be the greatest player in the league's history. We got her teammate Snooky Doyle, great player, and Nikki Fox, who I've mentioned on episode 1. There she is for the peaches. Line to right and caught. Nice catch. Now, some legendary Comets. We got Alice Holmeyer, who was a pitcher and a first baseman, so a two-way star, and Nikki Fox again, who pitched also for Kenosha Comets. Popped in foul ground, and who's gonna get it? Oh, it's the pitcher! What a catch! Go to first! Almost doubled off. What a play! More legends for the Racine Bells. We have Sophie Curious, who was a 5'2" player, lots of speed and power. Also, Maddie English, who was a great third baseman and a star. The purpose of American Girls Baseball is to continue the legacy that began with the original league. They want all girls that want to play baseball to know that that can be a reality. So to all the girls out there that dream about playing ball, I hope this tournament helps inspire you to have the confidence to go for it, because the opportunity is here. Maybe this little girl right here on the screen will be on that field someday. But right now, I think she just wants to go get that foul ball. And foul balls, there were plenty. It even got my son excited about it. Although it took him a little while to find them. For this video, I want to spotlight 3 women who were not able to participate in the league back in the day. And that is due to the color of their skin. Even though Major League Baseball had integrated in 1947, the Women's League never was integrated. So this is what I wore to the game as just my way of honoring one of those women who did so much in the game of baseball. And the first one I want to talk about is Toni Stone. It's nice that she was featured in this 1994 Ted Williams set. Now, Toni Stone was the first woman ball player to play with the men in the professional Negro Leagues back in 1953 when she joined the Indianapolis Clowns as a second baseman. Now, this wasn't just a publicity stunt, although it did draw much attention. Toni was a legit ball player, and she had lots of experience playing with other leagues, so she was a great ball player who could handle playing with the boys. Now, it wasn't easy for her because she had to put up with a lot more than the men did, but she handled it all really well. She was so good, in fact, that she took over second base for a legendary ball player by the name of Hank Aaron, who had played for the Indianapolis Clowns the previous year in 1952. After the 1953 season, Toni was traded to the Kansas City Monarchs, and she had a chance to play for legendary Hall of Fame manager Buck O'Neil. That is Toni Stone. Today, women from all walks of life can play this great game all over the world, like Tamara Holmes here at bat, who is the oldest player in the tournament at 47 years old. Tamara has played baseball all her life, and she has played professionally with the Colorado Silver Bullets and was on the USA Baseball women's national team and is a two-time USA Baseball Player of the Year. Hi, Tamara. Now let's talk about the second ball player in the group, and that is Connie Morgan, a Philadelphia native. This is her 2020 Dreams Fulfilled Negro Leagues Legends card. Connie also played for the Indianapolis Clowns, joining them in 1954. She was recruited by legendary player and Clowns manager at the time, Oscar Charleston. Now, who's to argue with Oscar about talent, right? Now, she also played second base and took over for Tony Stone when she left for the Kansas City Monarchs. Before playing with the men in the professional Negro Leagues, Connie played 5 seasons with the North Philly Honey Drippers, an all-women's team in Philadelphia. This is the only card I've seen of her, and the painting's done by famed baseball artist Greg Kreindler. In the meantime, he's still looking for that foul ball. It's up there somewhere. I don't know. Don't look at me. That brings us to the player who is on my shirt, and that is Mamie Peanut Johnson, who also played for the Indianapolis Clowns. And there's Mamie later in life. Now, what's special about this shirt is that Mamie Johnson signed it herself right here on the shoulder. That's right, I wore an autographed shirt to a game, but I took good care of it. Now, about Mamie Johnson, she had attempted to try out for the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League in 1951, but she wasn't allowed. So she got so disappointed, but she didn't give up. She kept playing baseball. It was eventually discovered by an Indianapolis Clowns scout. She became the first and only women's pitcher in the men's Negro Leagues, and she had a very successful run, going 33-8 as a pitcher and batting between 260 and 285 as a batter. She had a strong right arm, and that is actually the name of a book written about her life that came out in 2002. Mamie is also said to be the inspiration for a scene in the movie A League of Their Own, where a black woman throws a ball back from the outfield to Gina Davis. In 2006, she was given an honorary membership into the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League by the Players Association. And in 2008, Johnson and other players from the Negro Leagues era were drafted by Major League franchises prior to the Major League first-year draft. She was selected by the Washington Nationals. And let's check in to see if he's got it. Not yet. Still going up and down, back and forth. Stick with it. You'll find it. Woohoo! You got it. All right, what's going on the field? Oh, what a catch. Oh, man, diving catch by Maggie Fox. That's his favorite player in the tournament. And that is Maggie up at the plate. She is one of the youngest players in the tournament. And I got to meet her mom and sister in the stands. And we got to talk a little bit about Mamie Johnson in the Negro League Museum in Kansas City. So it was a pleasure meeting you ladies. I hope to see you again next year. And he was excited to get that ball signed by Maggie Fox. And her team, the South Bend Blue Sox, ended up being the tournament's champions. Way to go. He ended up getting another ball. And he wanted another special autograph. This time, it was from Sue Zippé, the American Girls Baseball president and former Rockford Peaches player from 1953 to 55. Let's see that autograph. There it is, right on the sweet spot. I also got to take a picture with Mrs. Zippé and talk to her a little bit and just thank her for all that she's done. At 88 years old, she is still going strong and she is an amazing woman. This is her welcome letter on the program. Just talks a little bit about the league and what is happening with all the teams and players. Here she is with some young fans. This is Maggie's bio. This is how you can support American Girls Baseball by joining and becoming a member. And on the back here, these are some of the former ball players who are still involved with the league. Now, I got to meet a very special lady, Janine Lefty Lesko. We got to chat a little bit about baseball and what she's currently involved in. So it was a pleasure meeting Mrs. Lesko. What a joy to talk to. She also signed this custom card that she gives out. And right there marks actually now 80 years since the league began in 1943. Well, that does it from Ed Smith Stadium. My family and I had a wonderful time watching these ladies play baseball. If you're interested in supporting them in the American Girls Baseball League, please check the description down below. Let's keep this great tradition of women's baseball going. Thank you for watching. Take care.